Hello everyone, I'm Amit Kumar Shikdar and today I'm gonna give you a tutorial about sensor-based attacks on smart devices. So basically, today's tutorial will see different kinds of sensor-based attacks on smart devices, and in the very end, I'm gonna show you one live attack on smart devices. So let's begin. What is sensors? Now, sensors are everywhere from smartphones, smart watches, fitness band, smart home automation, everything nowadays has sensors. We can actually compare the sensors with the nervous system of human body. In the nervous system, neurons actually sense the peripheral of a human body and give feedback to the brain. And brain process those data, those sensor data, the sensing data from the neurons and gives us decisions to what to do. Like if it's cold, just take a sweater. If it is hot enough, just turn on the AC. Similarly, here in the smart device, there are motion sensors, there is position sensors, and there is environmental sensors. These sensors sense the peripheral of the device and give feedback to the processor. Then the processor get those sensor data and process them to take necessary actions to perform a task. Now, if a neuron is blocked, then our brain cannot function and our normal function of the human body will be impaired. Similarly, if we exploit the sensors, the regular tasks of a smart device will be held up. So there are different kind of sensor-based threats in the wild right now, like keystroke inference, information stealing, location inference, triggering malwares, exploit hardwares, eavesdropping, transmit malwares, and many more. The main motivation of this tutorial is that these sensor-based attacks are we have less knowledge about these threats. Users are ignorance about the consequences of these sensor-based attacks. The threat models are increasing rapidly. The existing sensor management system of the smart devices cannot protect the device from this kind of attacks right now, and there is no effective security mechanism available yet. So let's see the existing sensor management system. Okay, this is the Android sensor management system. Here you can see Android imposes permission to several sensors. So this sensor management system is actually a general model for all the Android, iOS based devices, BlackBerry devices, and the Windows devices. These are all the smart devices I am talking about. These are small handheld devices or the smartphones. They actually provide a permission-based access by the system. Only selective sensors are covered by this sensor management system. You can see here camera, GPS, audio sensors are covered by the permissions. Sensor access to different apps provided by the hardware level. Now, what are the limitations of this sensor management system? This is a permission based management system. If a user actually granted the permission, any apps can have access to the sensors. Only enforcing selective sensors like camera, microphone, and GPS. No permission for other sensors, and there is no user control after granting permission. So how this attack works? So first, a malicious app says, okay, this is a very cool app, install this app in your device. User says, okay, download. Then the installation is going on and the app needs some permission to access the sensors. User is unaware about the malicious app and permission is granted. Then the malicious app is running on the devices and user says, okay, that's perfect. But in the background, it's using the sensors and user have no idea about that. So one of the attack is keystroke inference. What is keystroke inference? It's a similar kind of attack like keylogger. What keylogger do? It actually records all the key taps of your laptop or your desktop. Similar kind of things can be happened using the sensors. The smart devices have a lot of motion sensors in it, like accelerometer, gyroscope, and linear acceleration meter. So these sensors actually very sensitive to tilt, turn, or any kind of motion. So when a user actually typing in the device, the keystroke or the finger movement can be catched by these motion sensors. So when users touch the screen or give inputs, value of the sensors are changed. For specific input, value of the sensors are different. Attacker can save this data and analyze to infer user input, like attacker can take your SSN number, your credit card information from this motion sensor data. Another form of attack is task inference. So what is task inference? A smart device actually run a lot of tasks in at a time. So there are sensors in the smart devices that can leak information about ongoing tasks on the device. For example, a magnetic sensor of a device can leak information about memory element of the task. Like if there is a file is writing on a device, you are saving a file or you are downloading a file, a magnetic sensor of the device can capture that. Another form of attack is power analysis attack on a device. This power analysis can be used for task inference also. Like if a task is going on, the power profile of the device is different from other tasks. So by checking the power profile, one can guess what kind of task is going on inside the device. Another form of attack is eavesdropping. So what is eavesdropping? Maybe you are talking to a friend, maybe you are talking to your bank. An attacker can place a malware inside your device to capture those conversation. So this attack is initiated by audio sensors of a device. Attackers can hack into your audio sensors and record ongoing conversations of users. Another form of eavesdropping can be done by camera, like you are entering a government facility, a secure territory. So an attacker can actually push a malware and check your check your GPS data if you are inside the territory or not, and can initiate the camera and take stealth photos by using your camera. These photos can be transferred using other communication medium, so you will not be aware about your malwares. So a malware can leak those data using your camera also. Another form of attack is triggering a malware. In this attack, a malware is already been planted inside your device. So using some sensor, an attacker can actually open or trigger that malware, and your device will be infected. For example, we will see a real live attack now. Here, one malware is already been planted inside the device. You, you can see from the video that the device is working properly. So I'm now gonna open one flashlight and give some flashes. These are binary inputs. You see 1010 and see boosh. The device is turned off. The power is gone. See, the power is totally completely off and device is not working. So I have to switch on the device again. This is one kind of malware I'm talking about. This is a sensor based attack. So this is just one demo, and attacker can actually take your information using those light source or your sensor data. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.